Hi everyone, it's Marcy here from Stampin' with Marcy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Southwestern Ontario, Canada, and I'd like to thank you for pressing play on today's video. Today I'm going to be sharing my cute, sweet springtime paper pumpkin alternative card with you. So let's get started. To get this plaid here, I just cut down one of the envelopes. So I just cut it down to the size I need. I opened it up because the entire inside of that envelope, this entire section is that plaid. So cute. Now, I am fussy cutting my cute little bunny. So let's get this stuff here. And my colors are basic gray and balmy blue. Balmy blue is my background color. And I'll show you how I came about that in just a moment. So I've got a piece of thick basic white cardstock, and let's just stamp that cute little bunny there. Make sure that we're nice and inked, and there we have our bunny. And then our card insert. We want our pretty daffodils, and we're just going to stamp that right there in the right hand corner. Set that aside. We are done with that. Okay, so to create the background color, I chose a couple different colors first. So first I tried the color that the plaid is, the petal pink, and I decided no, it's too orangey. Then I went with Bubble Bath, and then I thought no, that's too light, it's too pinky. So then I tried Balmy Blue and thought that that was the perfect color for my cute little bunny to be popped up against. As you can see, there's the three of them there. Let's quickly color our bunny. I am using the 1000, the light gray granite, for my cute bunny. So let's zoom you in a smidge here. Okay, so our nose is just dotting that little pink nose, and then I'm coming in here to color those ears. Now you can color the entire ear or leave a little bit like I have, and then you can also in my original I have taken my color lifter to lighten that color up so it's not quite as dark on that the ears. Okay, so I'm taking my gray, light gray granite, and I am just going to, here and there, add a little bit of the gray granite, just so that it makes that white pop a little bit more. You could color your bunny in any color you chose. Cute brown bunnies like the images in the paper pumpkin kit. This is such an adorable kit. I had to create my, I had to come in and create my alternative right away. And I knew I wanted to come in with that adorable bunny. Okay, just lightening up a couple of those lines. Now let's quickly fussy cut, cutting off that excess. Okay, get rid of this garbage. There we go. Have you received your kit? I hope so. If not, I hope you get it really soon. I'm turning my paper. Oh, I went a little too far there. I am not taking my scissors off the cardstock. Just going around, leaving a little bit of a halo or a border. I just thought that this bunny would be easy to fussy cut out. Pretty straightforward. And I really do enjoy popping images up. So and I love it when Paper Pumpkin gives us those patterned envelopes that we can then cut down to create fun alternatives with. Almost done. Like peeling an orange. You've got that long bit at the end there. And when you use thick basic white for stamping, coloring, and fussy cutting your images, it's just got more heft to it, so it's a little bit more stable for fussy cutting and not wrinkling up. And there we have our cute little bunny. And so you can see how I each one of those. Like, it's super cute on that bubble bath, and this is a great tip for trying to figure out when you're going to be doing some ink blending behind the color that you want. So I've labeled them so that they can be pulled out anytime, and then I went, oh, that's the winner. So let's bring in our basic white, and let's zoom out a smidge, pull you up just a bit, because I am going to take my ink pad directly to my glass mat. I've got my balmy blue, and I'm picking it up. And let's just get these out of the way. And I can hold at the bottom because I know that I'm not going to be causing fingerprints, because that petal pink plaid is going to be at the bottom. So I want it darker on towards the center, and I'm going both ways so that I can get even coverage, because you may go heavier in one direction than the other. So I like to rotate and bring it out And I like to turn my paper as well, just to make sure that I'm getting a nice even coverage. Let's see here. And I think we need just a smidge more just to come up. And I think I've got enough. I've picked all of that ink up. There we go. I think that's good. Now I'm just going to take just a cloth and wipe that. And my paper towel that my son's cat has literally gone crazy on. Do you have cats that do that? Sylvie loves paper towel and just shreds it. She is quite the character. Okay, so we are going to bring in our liquid glue. And there's a slight line there, but you know what? You can't really tell. That's the fold. I can't really tell because of the way it's the pattern is. So I think it is fine. It's totally usable. There we go. We're nice and straight. Next, we are going to pull in some of this ribbon from the 3-pack from the annual catalog. I don't remember what it's called, but this is the lemon lime. It's bubble bath, lemon lime, twist, and lemon lolly. Okay, so bring in my tape runner. Give that something to attach to, and then I'm going to just a couple little dots here at the front so that my ribbon can attach to it as well. There we go. And wrap that around, wrap that around, and we are good. We're going to take, this is a pretty straightforward alternative. Nothing too fancy about it at all, but it certainly is cute. Okay. And our next layer is lemon lime twist as well. All of the measurements will be found on my coordinating blog post. The website link will be in the description box below. Okay. We are going to need another little bit to cut a tail, so I'm just going to snip that off. But next up, I'm going to bring back my grid paper, and I die cut 3 of the daffodils from the Love of Spring add-on dies, but I didn't want 3 daffodils, so I only wanted one with just the leaves for the other 2. So what I did was I just came in here with my snips and cut that off, set that aside for something else, and let's cut this one off. Just coming in and snipping that. Trying to get rid of that little hump. All right, so then my blends are light Daffodil Delight, dark and light Lemon Lime Twist. So let's do our daffodil first. So we're coming in. I tried the dark Daffodil Delight on the center of the daffodil, and I thought it was just way too dark. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow this to dry a bit, and then I'm going to come back in with the light and go over that center a second time, just to darken that up so that it gets a little bit more of a deep color. All right, so next up we're going to take our light lemon lime and color. And our leaves. These dyes are great. And this is thick basic white because I wanted just a little bit more than the regular. It's a little bit, it's heavier, so it's a little thicker. And that is exactly what I wanted. So now I'm going to come in with the dark and just bring in and we're going to go on the inside here. Okay, so that, and then and I'm not blending, I'm leaving that light bit. And our third one. Okay, now let's come back in with our daffodil and color that center yet again. If you give it a moment to dry, then it's not going to spread out to the rest. It's going to kind of hold that color, and I'm going over those lines as well, just to add that little bit more to it. Okay, so let's grab our cute little bunny. We're going to apply this stuff first before we tie the little knot on it. So get rid of that. All right, so the bunny's going to sit in the center, and then we're going to kind of tuck that right like so, and then this one is going to sit over top. I'm just placement first before I do anything else. So we're going to be like that. So I'm going to take a little bit of liquid glue and carefully so that I don't get super sticky fingers. And this is going to tuck right kind of underneath the ribbon. So there's one. And then this one is going to go down next. And And that actual daffodil is going to sit over top of this. And you can see I'm not adding a ton of glue. Whoops. And that's why it's a good thing I've got my silicone craft sheet. So this is going to go closer to our little bunny, like so. And then I'm going to add a glue dot to the head of the flower. So it just helps pop it up just ever so slightly. And then add a little bit of glue. And then because I've got that glue dot there, and then this is going to kind of sit right over top like so. Give that glue a moment to dry. I've already heat embossed my sentiment. So before I do anything else, I'm going to attach this to my base, which is thick basic white, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. Okay. Push that up just slightly. All right, now we need our dimensionals. On our bunny. Oh, that might be a little too far over. Let's just peel that back. Just roll it. There we go. And then I'm going to add 2, whoops, little minis to the bunny's ears. And tuck the bunny right in between. There we go. So cute. Now let's grab some dimensionals for our sentiment strip. And I'm going to add 3 so that it's nice and stable. And you could have the other spring greeting sentiment on there instead of the Happy Easter. That looks straight to me. So now I can take my little piece of ribbon and I'm cutting a faux bow here. Oh, that's a little long. And then to help secure it, I'm going to grab another glue dot here and I am going to roll it with my Take Your Pick tool so it's a little smaller. And I'm going to just push that back and tuck that right there so that that secures that little knot. Then we're going to be bringing in some of the iridescent pearl basic jewels. I like to use liquid glue just to help secure my embellishments, even though they have, oh, look at that. My glue dot did not come off my Take Your Pick tool. There. Now it is secure. Okay. So if you open up your envelopes, you're going to be able to get 2 cards, bottoms, out of the one. Depending on how wide you're cutting it. This is a 2.5 by 4, I believe. So there's the front done. Now let's quickly color the inside, little daffodil, and we're doing the exact same thing. We are just going to quickly you could also bring in some Wink of Stella to add a bit of shimmer to your daffodils. And I'm very lightly, and I'm not worrying about going outside that line because it is so skinny. And then come over with the dark. There we go. Come back with that light to get that center a little darker. You could also color these as Narcissus and have that pink center. And pop in our insert, and we are done. I hope you like my alternative to the Sweet Springtime paper pumpkin kit. Let's zoom in just, there we go. If you like my content, please don't forget to click that subscribe button below as well as the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos from me. Leave me a thumbs up, leave me a comment. I love to hear from you, and thank you so much once again for taking a few minutes out of your day to watch my video. I appreciate it, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.